Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well. I am back to work in my journal again. This will be the second time. This is what I did the first time. The title page, a little card with a pocket, another pocket. This was originally made a pocket for this, but it ended up not fitting very well, so I just stuck it over here, which is totally fine. So now I am going to work on these pages, and I have this picture of a pineapple in our front yard. My husband, he cut a pineapple head off and planted it like 4 or 5 years ago, and it just started sprouting up. So it's kind of nifty, huh? So I'm going to put that in my journal because, it's part of life. That's what it's all about. And then I've also got this little paper that my 4-year-old drew. And on this side, it just has some scribbly, whatever, that I wrote down of some things that my mom said. And I think that that's all. Well, I don't know. We'll see how far I get. I have this bag that I've had forever and ever, and I think I want to use it this go around because I've been looking at it and looking at it and looking at it. So I'm going to use that. And let's see. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started with that. So I hope that this gives you guys some good ideas or inspiration. And especially my friends and family. I have this pile of papers that I use, excuse me, for decorating my book. My printer was out of ink and was not cooperating. I was having a rough time of it that day, but I know there was something in here that I wanted to use. I don't remember what it is now or where I put it. But that's what I'm fiddling through if you hear me ruffling through papers and stuff. So I'm looking for. And then I also had, I'm sorry, just can't seem to find what I'm looking for. I had an idea. Oh, here we go. I have some little stickers that I wanted to possibly use, 1 or 2 of them, and I'm going to save that for later. And then this book page, I wanted to use it too. It's an illustration because it's spring. This is my spring journal. This is April. So I was thinking I could put this on here, and I don't know if I want to just glue it on and then cut this, or if I want to, I'm thinking I want to just tape it. That should fit in there. And if I tape it, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm trying, like I said in my last video, I'm trying to prep a little bit more so that I'm not fumbling around for stuff, which of course I still am, but practice makes perfect. So yeah, so I just cut the top of that bag off. So I think I'm going to put this here. What I want to do. Yeah. then I can put something down here if I want. But I am going to tape it, so I'll need room for my tape too. So let me go ahead and glue this on there. This is from the Childcraft, the vintage Childcraft books. I'll show it to you. They have the cutest little images in them. I love them. And I was at the Goodwill outlet store a few months ago, and maybe even longer than that. And I found a whole bunch of them. I got like in different years too, but they were all in the same bins. And I got 2 of this is it right here, these Childcraft Poems of Early Childhood. Let me see if the year. This is 1954. These are the best books. I just so love them. The images are just wonderful, absolutely wonderful. And it was already really beat up, and there was pages that were torn and colored on and ripped and taped back together. See, like this one. So when they're all beat up like this, I do not feel guilty at all about ripping them up and using them in my journals. When they're nice and they're crisp and they're still in good shape, I do feel a little guilty. And sometimes I'll just hoard them and I won't use them, even if I really want to use them, just because it's like, oh, do I really want to rip that up? But they're just so darn sweet. They're just the sweetest. And I got 2 of these, so I was really, really thankful for that. Okay, so this came from that book. I had used a different piece of this for something else, and this is what was left over. Okay, just want to make sure I'm still good. Now I got to figure out what tape I'm going to use to put this in there. Okay. I have a ton of washi tape, but if you are a junk journaler, then you know that certain washi tapes tend to give way. They're not very sticky, and you have to use your glue stick to stick things down with, unless you get the special pricey kind of tape, which is the MT masking tapes. So I bought some and I love them, but I also love my other washi tape, my decorative washi tape, and I really wish that it would stick, but it doesn't unless I glue it. Use extra glue. So, but sometimes that's what you gotta do, you know? I don't know what I want to use. This is just a little container, I'll show you, that I keep a lot of my junk journaling tapes in. And then I have other containers that are just regular washi, but a lot of the ones in here I use just for junk journaling. And I don't know which one I want. No decisions. Okay, I think I'm going to go with this one. And I'm going to have to cut it because it's going to be way too wide. But that's okay. No biggie. But cutting it straight is is usually a problem 99% of the time. Okay. So I'm not the greatest at doing these tip-in kind of things, but it's not like I'm making this for anybody but myself, so if it's not perfect. I am a-okay with imperfection. There we go. Okay, and then I know I'm going to put something here. What exactly? I could put a journaling card there, or all right, let me look through this pile of papers I got going on here. Bear with me, guys. Okay, so I've got these. These are printables. These are from my my Printable Pack Digital Ephemera 17 in my Etsy shop. So I have this one, which is really cute, of this little girl, this little ballerina, that I could cut and put here and then journal on, which I do like that a lot. And then I've got these. I like this little girl here. Or I was thinking maybe one of these. That one might be too big. I do like that. Maybe I'll use that one. I'm just trimming it out. I love using digital kits. They are so much fun. So much fun. I mean, it's all fun though, isn't it? Let me zoom in a little bit here. Oh gosh, sorry. Come on. There we go. I think I'm going to use this one. I like it. I like it a lot. It makes me happy. Yeah. I'm going to use which has been acting funny lately. Not wanting to, I don't know if it's my gun or the tape. But it's not been wanting to work properly. Okay. There we go. Okay. So yeah, perfect. And I will just slip that right in there. And that holds my little treasure. I might put something here. What can I put there? Maybe I can put a label there. These tapes that I've been meaning to get rid of. So let me just throw that on there. And So does anybody have any plans, good fun plans for Mother's Day? Told my husband that I wanted him to finish my craft room for Mother's Day because I need new lights and insulation in here because it gets hot, ridiculously hot. And I live in Florida, so it's humid as well. Okay, I have this sticker sheet too that I'm just trying to see if there's anything that I might want to use besides that other label. I don't know. Maybe we'll just leave it as it is for right now. Okay, and then I want to put some sort of, I'm either going to journal right here or I will put something down here to journal on. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and move on to this. I have this pineapple, and I have this little advertisement from a magazine, an old magazine for fruit magnets. Kind of goes together, right? Fruit. And then this paper, this vellum paper, I love it, but I don't really know what I'm going to do with it. I don't know if I want to do anything with it, or maybe I'll just leave it blank. I think I'm going to leave it blank for now. And that, or, yeah, I think I'm probably going to leave it blank for now. Okay, so I am going to look through my scraps real quick and see if I can't find anything else that I want to put on this page. Okay, so I found this paper, this scrap piece, so I'm thinking maybe I will do this here. But then I'm also trying to figure out where I'm going to put my journaling at too, which I'll probably just write it right on the paper. I think I like that. Yeah. I don't know if this glue stick's gonna work very well. It didn't work very well for that other magazine paper that I had. But I'll go ahead and throw a little bit of glue on there. No, it's not a vegetable. It's fruit. So I like to use my journals like just as a way to capture our regular everyday lives, things that we would usually forget about. Like if my daughter or my son or my other daughter, if they say something funny, I like to write it down and hang on to that memory. Or if they mispronounce a word, or just do something silly, you know, because we forget. And I like the idea of having that memory forever. Or, I don't know, like TV shows that we watch together. Like my son and I, he's 12. We're currently watching the Goldbergs. And I've never heard about it until recently. I saw it on Hulu, and it is hilarious. I am so loving it, and so is he. So I'll write that in there. Just little things that we watch together. Okay. Yeah, and I can tell the story of the pineapple right there. Yeah, I like it. I do. I think I'm going to use this washi tape again because it's sitting right here on my desk, so why not? We actually have two. He planted two, and they're both finally have a pine cone on, or pine cone, good gravy, pineapple sprouting. Okay. So there's that. Now, do I want to put anything here? I don't know. I kind of like the blue. I kind of like it just as it is. Guess I could do... I could do something like this as a journal. Day and date. Just write on it and glue it on here. But yeah. Okay, I went ahead and did my journaling on here. And I think I'm gonna have these cards in here. I think I'm gonna see if any of them will work as a little pocket. Then I can slip something in there later. Follow your dreams. Count the happiness. I really like that bird. It reminds me of my mom. I like this one too. I like the bird a lot. Okay. I think I'm gonna do that. A good life. Another little journaling card in the future, I'll just tuck her in here. Or anything. It doesn't have to be a journaling card. It can be whatever. Okay. So then I think the only thing left to do here is to journal, but maybe I can find a cute little something to go in there as well. Cute little something. What is that? That's pretty. Got that. that's a cute little something. Just use this. It is in my scrap box. It's a bird. It reminds me of spring, right? Have forget-me-not, flowers, flower pot. Children's stationaries are another one of my favorite things to use in my journals. This paper, I feel like it's going to be a little too big. Little too big. Maybe I can work this. Might work. Alright, I'm going to pause this while I cut this out. Okay, so this video's gone on way too long. I cut this out. I'm going to go ahead and glue it down here. I like it, and I think I'm just going to stick a little sticker, a see-through sticker on here that talks about family, because I'm all about some family. And I'm starting to melt. And my AC in here is way too loud to turn on, so. Okay. But let's see, I might need to cut this a little bit. A family is a haven of rest, a sanctuary of peace, and most of all, a harbor of love. So there we go. really see anything on there that I like. I do love word stickers, but these are pretty. There's some I pulled out to use. I'll go ahead and go with purple since we got purple in there. Why not? And she's got purple on too. So it goes perfect. And this is just the cutest thing ever. Okay, so that will do it. That's it. I am extremely slow, obviously. I'm just a slow scrapper and a slow junk journaler. Just slow. That's okay. I enjoy it. Find beauty in the ordinary. And this one says find beauty from within. Okay, just put that there. Okay, and that's it. So, I will see y'all next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.